Before starting the session, I would like to give a brief introduction about ma'am. Ms. Bhavna Sharma ma'am is an accomplished academician and UGC NET qualified management professional with over 7 years of teaching and research experience in reputed institutions affiliated with GGS IPU and Kurukshetra University. Currently, ma'am is serving as an assistant professor in Digital and International Business School in Delhi. She is also pursuing her PhD in management from Baba Masnad University, Mumbai, with her research focusing on emotional support, job stress, and social psychological well-being among women in multinational corporations. Ms. Bhavna holds an MBA in HR and International Business, AMCOM, and BBA, and has consistently demonstrated excellence in teaching core subjects such as human resource management, OB, marketing management, entrepreneurship development, and production management. Her dynamic teaching style integrates traditional methods with modern pedagogy, including multimedia and experiential learning tools. Ma'am has presented multiple research papers at national and international conferences on emerging themes like digital HRM, AI in decision making, and women's well-being at work. With additional certification in performance management and basic French, she is being a global perspective to business education. Bhavna ma'am's academic rigor, student-centric approach, and strong communication skills make her a dedicated educator and promising researcher committed to driving inclusive and innovative management practices. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank,
Let's begin today's session.
thank you,
Over to you.
Vandana ma'am, for the introduction. Let me share my screen. Yeah, ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
perfectly visible. Yes.
Okay, okay. So, starting with the presentation, the topic is simulation career pathing tools. When we are talking about the career pathing tools, it is very much important and crucial for the development of the employee, or it is required for the career to be boost or to be taken in options which are important. So these tool will going to help to find out what tools or what career option a particular employee or particular participant can consider. Starting with the learning objective, with this we will going to understand the concept, purpose of simulation based career pathing tools. Next learning objective is related with the exploring the types of simulation used in the career development. And the last one is to examine the impact of career simulation on employee growth and retention. So starting with the concept of starting with this concept of career pathing. What we mean by the term career pathing, as it is a structure strategic approach that will enables the employee to map out and navigate their potential career progression within an organization. They have to consider that what are the various options for which they are preparing themselves in future. So the key component involved in the career pathing is related with the clear role expectation. What actual expectation is there related to the roles, that how they will going to present or going to do the task, or will be going to be fit in that particular role which is expected by their organization. Next component is related with the competency based assessment, where the skills, ability and knowledge based assessment will done. It will going to help to find out the gap, and it will help to fulfill that gap so that the particular task can be done in a proper manner. Next one is and developmental milestone and the timelines. There are various procedures which we have to follow, that how we will going to achieve our targets, and in a particular period of time we should know that this much time is there and this gap is there, that I have to fill that particular skill gap. So these are the path, or these are the training modules with the help of which I can improve my skill, or I can upskill or reskill, so that that particular thing will help to gain me the particular target. Next one is customized learning and training plans according to the need of the participant. The learning and training plans are created so that it will be helpful for them to achieve their targets. Moving towards the next one, what is the importance of career pathing? It is very much crucial to have a career pathing tools which will going to help in the talent development and the succession planning. It plays an important role in the talent development part, where it will going to inspire, it will going to motivate the employees. They have to see that if I am sticking towards the particular organization, I have to give my 100%. I have to stay here for the longer period of time, because if company is focusing over the career progression chart, or they are giving you they are giving you an option or a chance to succeed or to gain the uppermost position, so in that case, if inspiration is there, motivation is there, it will going to help identify the skill gaps. With the help of career pathing tools, we will going to identify the gaps. What are the actual gaps? How we will going to fulfill that gaps? The next one is it facilitates the personalized learning based upon the need, based upon the requirement of a particular employee. It will going to formulate the modules, and that will going to help to upgrade the skills. Next one is succession planning. As again, a career pathing plays a very important, a crucial role in the succession planning, where we see that this particular position or the we are looking for the potential employee, and that potential employee should gain the particular knowledge with the help of these career options. With the help of succession planning and career pathing tools, it will going to reduce the attrition risk, because the particular employee knows that this much of task or this much of role is expecting from an individual. And if he is preparing for the same with the help of the progression tools, or with the help of the options, then the rate of attrition will going to be reduced. Ensures the leadership continuity. Leader will going to behave in a manner, they are learning, and side by side they are providing their skills to the upcoming potential employee who will going to fulfill that position. Ultimately, it will going to build the organizational resilience. It will going to build a strong strength in the organization, which will going to be helpful for the organizational and for the employees to achieve the particular goals. So, talking about the traditional and the modern approaches related to the career pathing, if we talk about the traditional career pathing, the structure which was followed was related to the linear or hierarchical. And here, the mobility was the vertical promotion only. So the control was towards the employer driven, and the tool used for the traditional career pathing was related with the manual evaluation and HR records. The developmental focus was the role based training, and the engagement was often reactive or during the reviews. But we talk about when we talk about the modern career pathing, it is more towards the non-linear and flexible model they followed, where it include the lateral moves and the project-based roles, vertical promotion, cross-functional, and the job rotation. The control here is towards the employee empowered and the self-directed. The tool used in the modern career pathing is related with the digital tools, AI-driven simulations, and the dashboards. The developmental focus of modern career pathing is related with the competency and the strength-based learning. Engagement is related with ongoing, integrated with the performance management. Unlike in traditional career pathing, the reactive approach was followed, but in modern career pathing, the proactive approach is followed. The next one is the role of simulation in the career development. Simulation is based tool that have been becoming increasingly valuable in the career development initiative, and they offer the interactive, immersive, and the risk-free environment for the individual to explore the roles and test the decisions and reflect on their performance. It is very much important to look over the career path, that on which path or which option will be best suited for the particular employee. These tools replicate the real world job scenarios and the decision making environment to support the professional growth and the planning. It includes realistic job previews where we offer um, or we create a scenario that is when the person will going to be employed, these are the tasks, this is a role which he will going to perform. So we are giving a preview regarding the same, that how actually it will going to work. Next one is the skill gap analysis, and the last one is experiential learning and the decision making practice. Starting with the realistic job previews, as mentioned already, that it is related to the simulation that allow employees or potential candidates to experience the day-to-day task, responsibilities, and challenges of a role before actually taking it up. So we are creating the environment in which they will going to learn. And for this, the purpose is to provide a hands-on preview of the roles within the organization, to align the expectation between the employee and the organization, and to reduce the turnover due to the role mismatch. Because if an employee is performing the task, or he is going to know that this task will going to be handled by me later on, but again I am practicing the same and I am finding it it is matching with my role expectation, so it will be smoothly taken up.
सर मैं संकलचंद पटेल यूनिवर्सिटी विसनगर से बात कर रही हूँ बिंदु, ये एडमिशन के रिगार्डिंग कॉल है। एडमिशंस देख रहे हैं एमबीए में।
Okay, the example of realistic job preview is related with a simulation for a project manager. The role might include the scenario based tasks such as handling the client deadlines, conflict resolution among the team members, or budget allocation challenges. With this, the benefit is related with the boosting the confidence, because already the same situation has been handled during the training period, and the interest in specific career tracks. Second one, it will going to decrease the cost of mishires and failed promotion. Second one is the skill gap analysis. In skill gap analysis, simulation tools will going to evaluate an individual current capabilities against the skills that are set required for the desired role. The application include the integrated assessment within the simulation, measure the real-time response to challenges, AI-driven simulation, adapt the complexity based on user performance, and identifies the area where the intervention is required. With the help of skill gap analysis, we will going to find out that where the particular employee is lacking behind. With the help of the simulation tools, we will going to implement that module, and that will going to help the employee to cope up with the skill gap. Here, the example is a sales leadership simulation may reveal that a candidate lacks negotiation skill or strategic planning capacity, even though they excel in the client interaction. The benefit related to the particular is provides the actionable insight into the training needs. It supports the targeted development plans, and it encourages the self-awareness and proactive learning. As we have already seen in the modern career pathing, it is written that the proactive learning should be there. Proactive decisions should be taken to improve the performance of the employee. The next one is the experiential learning and the decision making practice. Simulation offer a safe environment for the managers and the employee to practice the critical decisions, leadership strategies, and problem solving skills in the realistic settings. Core aspects related to this is participant make the decision and experience consequences in a controlled virtual environment. Immediate feedback is given, and a debrief session enable the reflective learning. Example, a simulation for a senior manager may include navigating the ethical dilemmas, resource constraint, and crisis management scenarios. The benefit attached with this is it develops the higher order thinking and resilience. It reinforces leadership readiness and adaptability, encourages the learning from both the success and failure in the consequence free setting. Moving towards the next learning objective that is related with the types of simulation tools. There are four types of simulations tool. Number one, it's role playing scenario. Role playing scenario, participant assume the specific job role and act out real world work situation. Application in the career pathing include it enhance the decision making and interpersonal skill. It helps stimulate the leadership challenge or the client interaction. It encourage the empathy by putting the participant in other shoes. Example related to the role play scenarios. Accenture Virtual Experience Program, it is followed, in which Accenture offered the free virtual internship where the candidates play a different role in the client based scenario, helping them to experience the real consulting project and decision making simulation. It will going to help the interns to learn how practically the things work, and when they will going to actually work in the organization, it will going to help them to face the various challenges and to solve according to the particular training. Second one is gamified learning simulation. Career path simulation embedded in the game like environment with the points, level, and reward. Application in career pathing, it helps or makes the learning engaging and competitive because the rewards are involved. The learning will going to take place with the help of games where the points will be given or the rewards will be given to the participant, encouraging the exploration of the career roles in a fun way. It will offer the feedback loops that tracks the progress. Recently, the Deloitte Leadership Academy, they are following the gamified learning simulation, which they use the gamification in its learning platform and offer the point-based challenges, leaderboards, and scenario-based games that develop the leadership, ethics, and business strategy skills. The third type of simulation is related with AI-driven career simulation. It is powered by the artificial intelligence that adapt to the user's response and personalize the experience. Application in career pathing, it provides the personalized career suggestion based on the skill gap. It uses the behavioral data to stimulate the career growth path. It delivers the realistic outcomes and predictive insights. Example here is of IBM, your learning platform that uses the AI to analyze the employee skills and the career goals, then suggests the personalized simulation and upskilling path through the real life case simulation integrated with the Watson AI recommendation. The next one is the virtual reality VR and the immersive simulation. These are fully immersive environments that replicate the job setting using the VR headset or 3D tools. Its application in the career pathing involve offering the realistic job previews. As we already have studied, that these are the scenarios in which we already make the candidate to work before giving that particular role to the employee. The safe practice environment is there for the high stress or critical roles. It enhances the experiential learning through the visual and sensory engagement. Example here is of Walmart VR training, where it trains the employee using the VR headset that simulate the customer service challenges, Black Friday rush scenarios, and the conflict resolution in store, enhancing the readiness through the immersive experience. Next, the benefits of the simulation in the career pathing. Number one, it's engage the learner actively. The simulation, it offered the interactive real world scenarios that capture the attention and encourage the active participation. This will going to boost the learner motivation and retention compared to the passive learning method. They will employee will going to feel that organization is providing the career options, or they are providing or they are uplifting their skills, which will going to motivate them to perform their current current roles. Next is enhance the skill assessment. Participant will demonstrate the ability in stimulated tasks, allowing the accurate evaluation of the strength and weakness. It will provide immediate observable insights into the competency gaps that will going to help to improve the skill, ability, and the knowledge of the employee. It improves the strategic thinking and leadership readiness. Real time decision making in the complex scenario sharpens the analytical and leadership capabilities. It will going to improve the thinking or how leaders are also focusing over the career path of their followers, so that a kind of empathy is shown to the employees, so that they should improve their skills, which will going to helpful for the organization, and meanwhile it will helpful for the employee also. So there are various tools or platforms which are related with the career simulation, career pathway tools. Number one is virtual job shadow. It is useful for the high school or the college student, and the key feature related with the virtual job shadow is the job shadowing. It is a concept where we consider or we follow the mentors, or we see that this is a work which a particular position hold, and in future that position will be gained by the employee. So before gaining that position, he is actually looking at the role which is given or which is done by the senior person. Career planning and assessment. It is best for career exploration and the school counseling, and the cost is it is a subscription based, the paid one. Second one is sim venture. It is useful for the college and the business students. The key features which is attached with this tool is the business simulation, that is for the startups and the decision making. It is best for the entrepreneurship and the business courses, and again it is the paid one. Third one is capsim. It is useful for the MBA professionals. Key features related with the capsim is the business strategy, HR, ethics, finance simulations. It is best for business school and corporate trainee. The cost here, again, it is a paid one. By metrics, it is used, or the audience which will going to use is related with the college and professionals. And the key feature attached with this is AI powered games to assess the soft skills and suggest the careers. It is best for career switching and hiring insights. And the cost, it is a free model. The next tool is healthcareersimulation.com, and the audience for the same is again the high school and the college students. Key feature related with this is the role play in the healthcare jobs, best for career guidance in the healthcare, and it is also a free plus paid version is there. Next one is skill built, that is an initiative by the IBM. The audience for the same is the college and the professionals, college student and the professionals. The key feature attached with this is simulated job task and the career pathway and certification. It is best for tech careers and the job readiness. Next one is the U Science. It is for the high school and college student. The key features attached with this is aptitude based career simulation and exploration. It is best for career guidance in the education setting, and it is subscription based model. Next one is Cafe, and it is for the college student. The coffee shop simulation, marketing, finance, HR, key features are attached, and it is best for introduction to the business and the marketing courses. And again, it is a paid one. So moving towards the next, that is related with the case studies which I have taken of IBM Career Toolkit, that how they follows these simulation career pathway tools. So overview of IBM simulation based career development model. It was introduced, IBM introduced the Career Toolkit, a digital platform that combines the AI and the simulation to support the employee career growth. It is very important to support the employee for their career growth. If internal employees, they are happy, they are working, they are motivated, ultimately they will going to perform in a better manner. It will going to be fruitful for the organization and the employee himself. It provides a realistic job previews, interactive modules, and scenario-based learning tailored to IBM's internal roles. So the custom path based on the competencies and interest, the toolkit uses the number one step is they use the AI driven assessment to analyze an employee current skill set and their preferences. Based upon this, it will going to suggest the personalized career simulations modules, that is the learning path and upskilling opportunity for roles like the data scientist, cloud architect, and the project leaders. The next one is the real time feedback gap analysis. The first step was related with AI powered skill assessment. The second one is the personalized career simulation. The third is the real time feedback and the gap analysis. During simulation exercises, the system track the decisions, behavior, and the outcome. IBM AI generated real time feedback reports highlighting the skill gaps, and they provide the development recommendation. And then the learning integration with the IBM Learning Hub. The toolkit is connected with the IBM internal learning platform. It recommends the certification and the micro courses or the mentorship programs to bridge the gap identified during the simulation. The next step is related with the career mapping and the internal mobility. Employee can view a dynamic career roadmap showing where they are now and what skills are required to move to the next level. Real time opening with the IBM for the target roles. So HR and the team leads also use the aggregated data to guide the promotions and role change and the succession planning. The last step related with this is the continuous updates. IBM continuously update the tool with the new job role, industry aligned skill, and emerging technologies to keep the career simulation future ready. Employees are encouraged to revisit the tool biannually and or after major role shift. So this is a flowchart where the concept is followed. AI powered skill assessment is taken, and accordingly the personalized career simulation take place. It provides the interactive job role, and then the learning and integration with the IBM Learning Hub, where it links to the courses and the certification for upskilling. Meanwhile, the real time feedback and the gap analysis is done to offer the performance feedback and identify the skills gap. Continuous updates are there, which keeps the simulation current with the new roles and skill. And the career mapping and internal mobility take place where they displays the career roadmap and the internal job opportunity, which can be seen by the employees. So the next case study is related with the Deloitte's virtual office simulation, where they develop an interactive virtual office simulation as a part of its graduate recruitment and the development strategy. The tool replicates a consulting work environment where the candidate must navigate the real world client scenarios, make the decision, prioritize the task, and respond to the virtual colleagues and the clients. The key feature attached with this is the realistic scenario, which simulate the emails, client meeting, deadlines, and competing the priorities. Second one is decision making task. User must solve the problem and respond professionally and allocate the time resources. Feedback loop, instant feedback is embedded for the development use. Application area is related with the graduate recruitment, which helps to assess the critical thinking, communication, and client management under pressure. Second one is employee development. It is used to train the new hires in the business and role expectation in a virtual format. The outcome metrics and the insights is related with the performance analytics that tracks user decision, timing, and quality of the response. Behavioral insights identify the leadership potentials, ethical reasoning, and the client handling skill. Recruitment efficiencies, it will going to improve the selection accuracy and reduce the onboarding time. Engagement, candidate reported higher satisfaction due to the immersive and gamified experience. How the tool work? Virtual onboarding environment, participants are placed in a stimulated office environment. And the second one, the scenario based task was given. User must complete the realistic time bound business task. The decision making prompts, participant encounter the moments where they choose among the options, and then the real time feedback that system generate the data to assess the performance and the behavior. Moving towards the next one, that is the designing the effective simulation. Designing the effective simulation is it should align with the competency framework. The simulation must be mapped to specific role-based competencies such as leadership, decision making, problem solving, communication, and ethical judgment. It should use the organizational competencies model or a framework like custom role matrices to define what success look like in simulated environments. Creating the immersive and the relevant scenarios, it ensures that the content reflects the real life, contextual, accurate situation the participant would likely to face in their role. Use the storytelling elements to increase the engagement. Incorporate the branching logic to reflect the multiple outcomes and test the judgment under the uncertainty. Feedback loops and the data analytics, it provide instant in simulation feedback to guide the learning and the reinforce behavior. It collect the interaction data such as time taken, option choices, and the error patterns. It use the analytic to generate the performance dashboard, skill gap insights, and development recommendations. The next one is measuring the effectiveness, the key performance indicators, KPIs, which will engage and satisfy the scores from the participant, pre and post assessment techniques that will help or will check the knowledge or competencies, longitudinal tracking of the career progression, monitor the long term development against the learning objective. These are the various challenges and the mitigation. The challenges involve number one is the cost and the time for the development. The challenge is the customer simulation can be resource intensive to design and deploy. The mitigation can be use of modular scalable platforms or repurpose existing content with the updates. Second challenge is related with the participant resistance or anxiety. The challenge is user may feel nervous, judged, or disengaged in the high stakes simulations. So, related to this, the mitigation or the how we can overcome this challenge, we can emphasize on the safe learning environment, provide the demo runs uh, and scoring during the early use. The third one is ensuring the relevance across the job role. One size fits all simulation may not reflect the specific role accurately. So in that, the customized scenarios by the department, seniority level, or functional track can be used for branching the content logic. Um, so in conclusion, the simulation is based career pathing tool. It provides an immersive, engaging, and personalized ways to guide the employee development and succession planning. It will going to help in the employee development with the help of proper career pathing tools, with the proper career pathing progression. It will going to help the employee to achieve their target and to see that how they are moving or they are aligning towards the need of the industry and towards their own need, that in which particular career they are going or they will going to create their career in that field, or they will going to see that how it is matching with their education and with the industry need. So The key takeaways related to this is the realistic job reviews, where we provide the actual scenario or a situation is given prior when the particular employee will going to do that job, and environment is given that these are the tasks or these are the role which he has to perform, and due to that the skill gap analysis will going to be done, and which will going to enhance the self awareness. Experiential simulations support the leadership and the decision making skills. The tool like the AI and the VR elevate the engagement and strategic workforce readiness. So incorporating these tools, it will going to help to build the future ready talent and strengthen the internal mobility. Here I am using a um, yeah, I'm sharing some questions in the chat box. Please go through this particular link and fill the form. Okay. There were some question which was related with the career path, that how we are looking, or actually we are looking at the career progression, or we are looking that after 5 year at what position we look for ourselves. So it is very much important to have a track on the career performance, that what are the various skills which we are lacking behind, or is there any skill gap, how we will going to fulfill that skill gap. That will be done with the help of simulation tools, career pathways tools. So, is there any question regarding the same? Vandana ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, can we integrate AI tool also in this if wherever we want, as you have suggested the career pathing rules?
Yes, ma'am. There are certain tools which are helpful for us to create the particular chart, and on the points which we should work, that these are the skills, or how we can upgrade the profile to achieve the particular expected role which is given by the industry.
Okay, ma'am. Any other external participant if you want to ask any query? You can write in chat box also. There is no such query, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
so we can, yeah, so we can end it.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, it's next is asking something.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
just need to know the topic in, a summary of that.
Okay. Okay, it is moreover related towards the simulation or how we are using the career pathway tools that will going to help to create or to help that what are the skills which is required with the help of these career tools we will going to get to know that these are the skills which in which we are lacking behind and these are the points by fulfilling that thing we will going to achieve our targets. Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
A-
Yeah.
any
Okay,
other question?
so we can, if anyone, any other one want to ask, just please write it down. Okay, they all have filled the form.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. So thank
Thank
you so much, ma'am, for the informative session. Yeah.
thank you, ma'am.
So all the participants, we will be joining for the next section post lunch.
उसमें अटैचमेंट डाला है तो ये लेकिन ये नॉट अप्रूव आ रहा है क्योंकि एचओडी ने अप्रूव कर दिया
So we will be joining post lunch at 1 o'clock around. We will be joining for the next session. So until then, you can take a leave. Thank you so much.
Also offering all these programs. I would also show you one more site that is National Institute of Security Markets. So it is also a platform where you can, for example, I want to do this program. I will go. I have to buy it, and there will be an option also. There is also some few courses, one or two courses which are free of cost. These all courses are self-placed courses. At a particular time, you feel like yes, you can go with it. So it shows why to choose NISM as e-learning platform. It provides expert-created content, learning from courses designed by industry expert and practitioners, engaging learning, affordable prices, learn on to go, and learning for all at trusted institution. Similarly, we went to the Swayam portal, isn't it? At Swayam portal also, the maximum price of the course would be 1100 something, and it provides a number of variety of courses in various domains. If I say marketing and management and commerce, in those also I will be able, and it doesn't mean that if you are from a particular domain only, then you can opt for example, if I am from a business domain, I cannot opt for AI types of courses, or I cannot apply for IPR related courses. I can apply, and it will be showing how much duration it would be, and at the end it will also be showing the cost of the subject or the course, and what would be the duration. And here you will be able to see a short clip on the courses, how it would be taking place, and what all things they will be including on in your courses. Coming back to my slide, concluding it, and learning and development paths play a crucial role in both organizations and educational settings by offering structured, personalized route for skill enhancement and professional growth. In organizations, learning and development paths help employees align with their development with career goals and business objectives, boosting engagement, productivity, and retention. In educational institutes, these paths support differentiated instructional and lifelong learning, enabling students to pursue individualized and academic and career trajectory. By integrating technology and data-driven insight, both sectors can foster a culture of continuous learning, adaptability, and performance excellence and evolving knowledge economy. I hope you all have enjoyed the session. If you want to contact me regarding the PPT or any other content, anything, you can contact me. I have mentioned my details. Thank you. Is there any doubt in any part of my PPT, or you want to interact or discuss upon any part of my PPT? It's totally welcoming. I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone willing to further discussion? Ritika ma'am. Tanvi Agarwal ji, Ish Kumar ji, any queries regarding my session? Priya Pal ji, Parul Kaba ji, Varsha Rana ji. Thank you, Hema ma'am. Thank you, Manju ma'am. Thank you, Rajesh sir. Thank you, Mamta ma'am. Sorry, I'm reading my chats later. Thank you so much, ma'am. Over to you, Deepti ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ravleen ma'am. Your session was really wonderful and engaging. Thank you for telling us the platform where we can enroll for free courses and increase our knowledge. We truly appreciate the valuable insight shared by you with us. Now let's take a short break of around an hour to refresh and recharge. We will rejoin at 1:15 p.m. sharp for the third session of the day. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your break.
Also offering all these programs. I would also show you one more site, that is National Institute of Security Markets. So it is also a platform where you can, for example, I want to do this program. I will go. I have to buy it, and there will be an option also. There is also some few courses, one or two courses which are free of cost. These all courses are self-placed courses. At a particular time, you feel like yes, you can go with it. So it shows why to choose NISM as e-learning platform. It provides expert created content, learning from courses designed by industry expert and practitioners, engaging learning, affordable prices, learn on to go, and learning for all at trusted institution. Similarly, we went to the SWAYAM portal, isn't it? At SWAYAM portal also, the maximum price of the course would be 1100 something, and it provides a number of variety of courses in various domains. If I say marketing and management and commerce, in those also I will be able, and it doesn't mean that if you are from a particular domain only, then you can opt for example, if I am from a business domain, I cannot opt for AI types of courses, or I cannot apply for IPR related courses. I can apply, and it will be showing how much duration it would be, and at the end it will also be showing the cost of the subject or the course, and what would be the duration. And here you will be able to see a short clip on the courses, how it would be taking place, and what all things they will be including on in your courses. Coming back to my slide, concluding it, and learning and development paths play a crucial role in both organizations and educational settings by offering structured, personalized route for skill enhancement and professional growth. In organizations, learning and development paths help employees align with their development with career goals and business objectives, boosting engagement, productivity, and retention. In educational institutes, these paths support differentiated instructional and lifelong learning, enabling students to pursue individualized and academic and career trajectory. By integrating technology and data-driven insight, both sectors can foster a culture of continuous learning, adaptability, and performance excellence and evolving knowledge economy. I hope you all have enjoyed the session. If you want to contact me regarding the PPT or any other content, anything, you can contact me. I have mentioned my details. Thank you. Is there any doubt in any part of my PPT, or you want to interact or discuss upon any part of my PPT? It's totally welcoming. I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone willing to further discussion? Ritika ma'am. Tanvi Agarwal ji, Ish Kumar ji, any queries regarding my session. Priya Pal ji, Parul Kaba ji, Varsha Rana ji. Thank you, Hema ma'am. Thank you, Manju ma'am. Thank you, Rajesh sir. Thank you, Mamta ma'am. Sorry, I'm reading my chats later. Thank you so much, ma'am. Over to you, Deepti ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ravleen ma'am. Your session was really wonderful and engaging. Thank you for telling us the platform where we can enroll for free courses and increase our knowledge. We truly appreciate the valuable insight shared by you with us. Now, let's take a short break of around an hour to refresh and recharge. We will rejoin at 1:15 p.m. sharp for the third session of the day. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your break. Okay, everyone. As we move towards the conclusion of day 4 of our management development program on AI powered people management, it's time for our final session of the day. The topic for the concluding session is talent strategy design, a critical area in people management where aligning business goal with the right talents become a key for organizational success. To guide us through this insightful session, we are honored to have with us a very distinguished academician and leader, Professor Dr. Vikas Nath, Director and Professor at Geeta Ratan International Business School. He has more than 25 years of experience in teaching, research, academics, administration, and industry. He had been in a leading role for last 10 years and has worked in the capacity of director and dean of the institutions like Bharati Vidyapeeth, North Cap University, and SGT University prior to joining the present institute. He has been involved in supervising PhD and MPhil scholars of various universities. Till date, he has supervised 3 MPhil students and 9 PhD scholars. He has also supervised award-winning projects to students of MBA and has rich experience of supervising cross-cultural teams of students abroad. Dr. Nath has visited High VD Switzerland, where he has supervised students from America, Switzerland, and NIT Karnataka. He has keen interest in organizing faculty development programs in the area of research methodology, marketing management, and marketing research. He has published more than 60 papers in journal of repute, including Scopus and Web of Science. He has authored 7 books and has done MDP program for Greenfield Online and Transport Corporation of India. He has also conducted individual development program and executive development program for Coromandel, Hyderabad and Cribco, Noida with Center for Agri Management at Jaipuria, Noida. He had also undertaken and completed a major research project funded by UGC for an amount of 8 lakh rupees. He has experience of organizing many conferences at national level and has presented papers in more than 20 national and international conferences. He is also a accredited management teacher from AIMA and is on the editorial board of national journals of repute. He has expertise in opening SPSS, MOS, Minitab, and Excel data analysis, PAC for performance statistical analysis, and has trained faculty members in faculty development program in different B schools. He has also assisted university department in data analysis for their AICT and UGC sponsored project. Dr. Nath has organized more than 30 FDPs and more than 50 FDPs till now. He is on the editorial board of reputed national journals. He was awarded Best Director Award in 2014 and 15 for imparting entrepreneurship education by SOCHM Gujarat chapter and Rajdhani Ratna Award by Kalamandir. He has experience of NAC, NIRF, UGC 12B and QS ranking, QS1, Gauge rating procedures, and has successfully defended NAT peer review teams for his institution and was instrumental in getting A plus and A grades. It's truly a privilege to have someone of this stature with us today. Let us welcome Vikasnath sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Deepti, for inviting me for this session on talent strategy design. This is the fourth day and the last session of the day, but I think with my experience, I should be able to make it more interesting. And as I understand that I'm having people from industry and academia both on this particular forum, so I thought why not to go in for creating something which is of interest for both. So I thought of taking this liberty of changing that title slightly, that is talent strategy design for academicians and industry executives. Now, as a leader of the institution, when it comes to selecting talent, choosing talent, there has to be a strategy because you cannot go in for hiring any type of person in your organization. It is always said that one wrong person in the organization is capable of spoiling the whole of the organization. And one right type of a person in the organization is capable of bringing transformation in the organization. So understanding this, I thought why not to share my experience along with certain content as far as this topic is concerned, which relates to talent strategy design. So here I go, and as I move ahead, you are open to discuss and put forward your questions. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions during my delivery of this particular session. It is to be in the discussion mode, so I don't want that it should remain one-sided. All of you are academicians, and you also belong to industry. You have a good intellect, and we can always enter into discussions when it comes to selection of talent. Let me start with the story. Once upon a time, there were two students who came to me and said, "Sir, we got the same job, but we were given two different salaries. Can you explain why?" So I asked them, "What type of job profile has been given to you?" So they said, "Sir, job profile is also same, but the manager has gone in for giving different salaries to us. I have got a higher salary and he has got a lower salary." Now, then I started asking them regarding what type of questions are asked to you. So the manager had gone in for giving them a task. The task to the higher paid person was the same as given to the lower paid person. They were asked to go to the market one by one, and they were asked to collect information about the market. So the person who was highly paid went once to the market and went in for collecting all possible information that is required for decision making by the manager. Whereas the other person had to go 5 times to the market to collect the same amount of information for the manager to take decision. So the manager decided that if I have to send you 5 times to the market to do the same work, it means you are asking me to spend cost on you. And if I am incurring cost on you, why should I pay you more? So friends, when it comes to leaders selecting people for their organization, we are careful because we also look for people about how much we have to invest on them. If they need more investment, obviously they are paid less. And if they need less investment and they are capable of delivering from day one, obviously they may be considered for a higher pay. So the objective of this session, which have been given, is to equip academicians and executives with actionable insights to align talent strategies effectively, right? And as I proceed, I must share with you that once in 15 days, I'm into hiring of faculty members for the institution, and I am doing a lot of interviews to get the right type of people. Now, my first question to all of them is, let me open my camera. Am I visible to you? So my first question to the person whom I'm interviewing is, why should I choose you? And you have to give me 5 points how you are going to add value to the organization. Now, my experience comes out to be that not many people are able to answer this question. And the person who is able to give me all 5 points which are relevant for the organization, I take no time in recommending the name of that faculty member to the management, because I see that here is a person who is going to add value to the organization. So one must always ask oneself that if I'm going for appearing for an interview in any of the organization, what value can I add to the organization where I'm appearing for the interview? And every leader or every human resource manager is interested in finding out what more can you bring to the organization where you join. Hence, talent strategy is a very important topic in today's context. Understanding that the environment is dynamic, there are too many institutions around, there are too many organizations around, and we are working with the common objective of maximizing the satisfaction of students or maximizing the profit as far as other organizations are concerned. So understanding that the objectives are the same, still we have to move ahead and we have to see how can we move ahead. And the key to this question is, it is only the talent and the intellectual property right of the institution that you have that is going to make a difference. Many a time when I sit across different forums and have discussion with academicians, it is always said that nowadays almost all institutions are having very good infrastructure, be it a good campus, a lush green campus, be it good infrastructure for the students where classrooms are nicely made. So you talk of an infrastructure and you will find that one institution is having institution better than the other. But then an institution with a moderate infrastructure may be doing well than an institution which is having an excellent infrastructure. And the only difference why that is coming is because of the intellectual capital that the institution is having. So talent is important, and in order to get that talent, strategy is far more important. So let me start with what we are going to discuss today. Talent strategy refers to a structured approach to acquiring, developing, and retaining human capital to meet organizational goals. So, as the definition and each and every word which is there in this definition is concerned, is very important. Acquiring, because in order to acquire a talent, it is costing the organization. You need to advertise, you need to start the recruitment process, you need to do the shortlisting, then you need to move on to the selection process, and ultimately you are able to get 1 in 10 or 15 people whom you interview and whom you try to find for your organization. Now, getting a person with the right attitude and right knowledge is not enough. So you need to then develop that person according to what your organization needs. And once you have invested in that particular person, then it is far more important that the person stays with you and that person works for a longer time with you. So if you go through the definition again, acquiring, developing, and retaining, all three words are very important as far as human capital is concerned. Humans are assets for any organizations. And in order to retain that asset, you need to develop them and you need to give them a lot of opportunities where they can prove themselves and they can take those challenges where they feel satisfied at the end of the day that they have been able to contribute something to the organization. Now, in order to have these types of people, you need to upskill them. And as far as the previous session was concerned, it was very beautifully put forward by the previous presenter regarding upskilling and the need for upskilling in today's organization. The time when you people have been trained or when I was trained in the universities where we studied, we had a different curriculum at that point of time. And now we are having a different curriculum and there are many subjects which we read and then teach to our students. So understanding that the environment is continuously changing, it is the need of the hour that we also have to upskill, whether it is our knowledge or whether it is technology that needs to be used to impart education in the institutions where we are working. So I was thinking, when I'm going to talk to the academic people and when I'm going to talk to the industry people, what should I discuss? So I thought, let me differentiate what type of talents are required as far as institution is concerned and as far as industries are concerned, and hence thought of differentiating between the academic and industry talent needs. So in academia, we are mainly focusing on research and theoretical knowledge and teaching excellence. I'm going to talk on this further more in the next slide. And as far as industry is concerned, industry values practical applications, innovation, and market adaptability. So industry is able to survive if you are able to change according to the changing market and you are able to adapt fast to the changing needs of the people to whom you are serving. And in academia, if you have to survive, it is research, which is becoming a critical factor in today's institutions. Without research, you are unable to survive. Needless to say that if you are a teacher, I always say that like a human needs breathing, teacher needs teaching. But what more than that? So a teacher in today's context needs to do research so that whatever new body of knowledge the teacher is developing, he or she should be able to contribute in the class.
धीरे क्यों बोल रही है? धीरे क्यों बोल रही है?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, someone's mic was on. You're audible.
Okay. You can raise your hand and then I think I'll be able to stop at that point of time to give your answer.
Yes.
So some of the steps that are required while designing a talent strategy is, first, assess and try to find out what is your current workforce. That means you need to see what all capabilities your current workforce is having and what more capabilities you need in the current workforce so that together everyone achieves more. Now, this means I'm talking of building up a team. So the current capabilities of the workforce along with the new workforce that we are looking for should be the one who is going to complement the existing workforce. And when they are going to come, they are going to bring in the fresh air and the fresh blood and fresh knowledge into the organization, which they are going to share with the existing people. And that is how the whole team will then go in for developing further. We need to align the talent needs with the business goals. Say, for example, if we are talking of AI in today's context, I, as an academician, understand that AI is becoming an important integral part for all business schools and law schools to understand, because research is now getting AI driven, education is getting AI driven, and when we face different types of committees, we are asked about what AI component are you having in your curriculum. So understanding that AI is becoming an important component in education so as to create a new type of workforce in days to come, syllabus are bound to be changed in days to come. And this is visible in engineering colleges where new syllabi like BTech in artificial intelligence have already been started. So the whole course of engineering is there in artificial intelligence. And slowly the things will also creep into different streams of syllabi. Like management, we will be having AI coming into the management of how we use AI in managing the organizations and how the managers can use it to have maximum productivity from the people in organization. So then there has to be a roadmap for building up the talent. Today, if we are talking of AI, I feel that first thing is we must have 1 or 2 subjects of AI being brought into the curriculum, followed by a full specialization on AI in the curriculum. And with that, we also need to have teachers for that curriculum. Similarly, in an ordinary organization where manufacturing is happening, or be it a service organization, you will find that without AI, you will not be able to get new ideas for days to come. And AI will play an important part as far as small organizations are concerned, because AI has the power of developing many new things depending upon what type of AI tools you are using. I happen to be a student of AI and use ChatGPT and other tools that are available in the market, and I must say that they are very powerful tools, which makes an ordinary man think beyond what he or she is able to think. So if you know the better tools in AI, I think with your intellect level and the support of the artificial intelligence that you are going to get using that tools, your efficiency is going to increase almost 10 times in days to come. But the hard thing is that you need to learn all these AI tools and you need to remain updated with whatever is coming in the market. So I'm talking of action, implement through systems, leadership, and culture. You need to develop that culture in the organization, that people are always in the development mode. They're learning new things. Say, for example, when we were thinking of implementing this MDP, we thought that AI is one thing on which we should start working. Now, in order to implement this MDP, I hope many of my colleagues have gone in for studying AI and how AI can bring change as far as human resources concerned, or this particular topic of AI was concerned. So we have started moving in this particular direction with an idea that we learn more and more. And if we learn more, we are able to impart more as far as our students are concerned and as far as our audience are concerned. And lastly, we need to analyze using metrics and feedback of what we are doing. Is it really appreciated by the audience? And how more we can improve in days to come so that we're able to serve the society in the best of the best possible manner. Now, as a leader, if I see, if I have to build up an organization with talent related to AI or talent related to any other aspect, there are a few things which I always face challenge with. One, it takes time to hire the right person. Haste make waste and hurry makes curry. This is what I say. So one should not be one should not show too much of haste while hiring people. We do understand that sometimes people leave in between and we are in the need of a person at a very short point of time. But all this is a matter of ethics that we have to discuss in the organization, considering that how we should leave and at what time we should leave the organization, so that our customers, in our case, our students, should not suffer. Similarly, in industries also, when you are trying to switch on to another industry, please ensure that you serve the notice period so that your customer and your productivity does not get affected because of your leaving the organization. Next, it is very important to take care of the retention of the people, because unless we are not retaining the talent, obviously the wisdom of the system is bound to lose. I always say rolling stones never gain weight. That means people who keep on leaving the organization from one time to another within a short span of time, they're not going to gain any wisdom, right? And similarly, an organization that is not able to retain its wise people are not able to develop that wisdom over a long term. Say, for example, if an organization is 50-year-old and you don't find employee who is older there by more than 2 years or 1 year. So even though it is a 50-year-old organization, you will not find the wisdom to be older than 1 or 2 years, which then becomes very damaging for the organization. Because what happened 50 years back, only the person who are there in that organization who have worked for more than 30 years or 35 years will be able to tell you how the organization was 50 years before. You have to take care of the internal mobility rate. that means interdepartmental transfers from one department to another, how we are going to take care of this mobility. In bigger organizations where you have multiple branches, sometimes it becomes very important that you have to send one of your talented person to look after the other branch so that the other branch also comes up to the expectation. So that internal mobility rate also has to be decided. You cannot go in for transferring best of the best to other branches because then your own branch is bound to suffer. Next is we also have to measure the employee net promoter score, that is the loyalty of our people, of how loyal they are to the organization. If they have loyalty and integrity towards the organization, I think these are the people whom we have to rely upon and whom we have to take care as far as attention is concerned. And lastly, every employee wants to grow with the organization. That means the employee has his or her learning needs, which needs to be taken care of, and they should be given the chance to move around to learn new things which are emerging in the environment. So as a director, I always ask my faculty members that you must go out and attend as many events as possible, as many conferences as possible. If you're not able to move because of the distance, then try to attend online conferences so that you get the chance of listening to right people, and from there you are able to learn something. Now, this table shows you the different aspects, what industry talent needs and what academic talent needs as far as skill set is concerned. So in academia, you need research, theoretical knowledge and teaching, whereas in industry, you need practical application, problem solving and innovation. As far as work environment is concerned, in academics, it is structured, knowledge driven and intellectual. And as far as industry is concerned, it is dynamic, competitive and result oriented. In academics, now it is becoming result oriented as things are changing as far as the requirement of the regulatory bodies are concerned. So things are becoming just like industry, but still we are fortunate enough that we don't have that type of environment which industry usually faces. As far as learning approach is concerned, who have innovative solutions to the problems that we face in day-to-day organization. So I'm of the view that let's have people with AI, because AI as a subject is getting developed. It is getting developed as a stream. It is also getting developed as a skill. And let's keep it to that extent. We should always be meeting each other, greeting each other, and using AI wherever AI is useful to us. So as far as talent is concerned, look for intelligent people, look for people who are emotional, and look for people who are having high IQ. So EQ, IQ is what is required along with technical skills. So thank you very much. I would like to rest this session here. And I would like to invite questions from you.
We request all the
Yes,
participants, in case you have any question, please ask.
Okay, let me ask you, how are you using AI in your organization? And let each participant answer this question. If you are there with me, you can answer. I don't think anyone is listening to us.
No, so we were there. I request all the participants kindly contribute.
How are your organization adapting to AI? And what type of talent are is your organization having, not only related to AI, but otherwise also? Let's discuss. So I think there is no one listening. It is all cameras shut and mic muted. And that's one bad effect of this online session, that we miss humans, the way we interact in auditorium and the way we interact in classrooms. So here we miss the human interaction more. Anyhow, thank you so much for this session. It was pleasure delivering the session to you. Okay, we are getting training for the latest tools. And what type of tools are there, Dr. Rosie?
It is written regarding making PPTs.
Making PPTs, okay. Gamma PI is there. ChatGPT makes very good PPTs. What else apart from making PPT? Are you using for any data analysis? Okay, thank you so much for this wonderful session. I thought I've been able to share my experience with you along with certain new things. This is how we are moving ahead at our institution, and looking forward to have you with us on the institution for yet another upcoming faculty development program, which is related to quality improvement program. And we are starting that FDP on 9th of June. And that will be a 8-day FDP starting from 9th, ending on 17th. So if you're interested, do register with us on that. That's absolutely offline FDP, where we are going to talk of many new things as far as teaching is concerned. With this, I sign off, and thank you very much for attending this session. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much
Thank you, sir.
for your enriching and inspiring session, sir. Thank you.